Yep, we are counting down. We need 14 awesome people to step up and subscribe to this channel. Go small, live large. Feels like a telethon, but it is going to be an amazing, hopefully not very long, until 14 folks step up so we can turn this around and say we did it. So we need 14 awesome people to step up. I'm going to answer your questions live tonight. We're kind of going off track a little bit so we can get to 14 additional subscribers to get to 10,000 amazing people that call this channel a part of their life. Just so great. You guys are coming in already. Thanks for the thumbs up. We are literally less than about a dozen to get to 10,000. So this is the Gary Vaynerchuk thing. This is the Jerry Lewis Telethon. Call your friends. Text somebody. If somebody can keep me honest on how many people we've got signed up, I'm going to try and keep this on as well. Let's see. And I got a few things to share with you guys and gals about this amazing journey. This journey started April 2018, and really about 6 months prior to that. So what I'm going to do is try and get here and see where we are on channel analytics. Stand by. 23 people coming on. Let's go.
Welcome to my tiny home. My name is Scott,
And let's go. So how y'all doing tonight? I'm happy to answer some questions. Lily and Gary, hello. We need 14 people to subscribe. Lily, I know you know 14 awesome teenagers out there would love to be part of this success story. Feels like a telethon. Ed, yeah, you don't really get an award, but you get recognized. I think you get put up on the channels more often. I should actually do this and post this as we count down, right? Not very organized. This kind of snuck up on me tonight. So let's, what questions do you guys have? We need 14 people. Where are we at currently? It's been a long day, so I would love to get to 14 and then get to 22 people coming on. Bear with me here. We are at 998. For some reason, the YouTube channel doesn't recognize as fast as the subscriber thing. Stay with me, guys and gals. I'm going to look at this for the questions. So we are at 9984. So we are getting super close. All right, so let me answer some questions, and as soon as we cross 10,000, I'm going to give you guys and gals a little bit of a update on where we are. This is really April 2018 to September 2020. It's a pretty amazing journey. I just want to share that with you guys. Luke is 4 years old. He's been with me in the van for a little over a year now. We did a cat video. If you haven't seen that, you'll want to see that RV with a cat video. He's just the best cat. Hi, Jane. Yes, Jane always wants a big hug from Luke. Maureen, thank you for contributing. Appreciate that. Let's check. Oh my God, it's so close. 9986. I need to cross this out. Let's see. Let's do this. Oh my God, it's so funny. So we need what, 12? This is really cool. This is like, I don't know, having a kid. What do you think? So amazing. Been dreaming about this day forever. Thank you, Kyle, my pumpkin, for saying congrats. Appreciate that. So what question do you guys have? I'm currently in southern Idaho in the Boise area. I got an amazing journey plan that we're going to capture on video over the next few days. Richard, can you join twice? Probably not, unless you got a couple of random YouTube accounts. That would be awesome. Wow, Lou's Traveler, thank you. Yes, some of you early ones, I don't know. Oh my gosh, you guys are super patient. I'm a little smarter now, not tons, but it's really, really pretty groovy, and I'm just really excited. Our friends at at 30 and a Wake Up. Sorry, I'm looking at my notes. Kevin, if you haven't seen our video, our collab video, he just crossed 50,000, if you can believe that. That is an amazing accomplishment. So we're looking to do this, but we got to do this first. So I need a few more crazy folks. Let me do a pull up here. 9986. There's got to be 14 people. We actually lost 2. Oh well. Let's. Okay, what question do you guys have? Hi from Australia. Wait, Australia, so amazing. What? Oh, Luke's chiming in. Luke, what do you have to say to the folks? Luke. And then want to go for a walk? Yeah, it's that time of the day. Yeah, 30 to Wake Up. He's the best. He's really the real deal. I so enjoyed spending time with that guy. He's really great. Lisa, favorite place I visit? You know, we talked about that on that KL versus GL video with Kevin, and I'll be honest with you, in most cases, it's where I'm parked at that moment in time. And overall, though, my favorites are the Southwest, so Arizona and Texas. Been super impressed with that. I can't wait to get back. Southern Idaho's amazing. I've just been in the Yakima Wine Valley for a couple of days. It's amazing there too. So it's kind of wherever I am is my favorite place, unless it's really crappy, in which case you drive away. That's the beauty of a Class B. How are the temps right now? It was about 72 today. It's pretty chilly at night. It's in the high 40s, so pretty chilly. Keeping my Truma on. Truma keeps me cozy. Thank you. Yes, Rhonda. You know, it's a tremendous responsibility that YouTubers have. It is not lost on me. Some kind of, you know, see it as frivolous maybe. It is not lost on me. This is a tremendous responsibility to get the story right, to be as accurate as possible, to be educational, to be entertaining. And it is not lost on me. And I think because of the quality of this audience, frankly, and what I've been doing over the last 2+ years, that I've attracted some really quality partners in Volta and Embassy RV. You guys know that. We have a Travado or a Volta intro video coming up, so watch for that. I just need to have them check it out first. But we have got so much going on. It's just so exciting. So where are we at now? I'm pulling down. You know, this is the YouTube tool, right? For us content producers. We are at 9986. We need 14 people. Oh my gosh. Come on, guys and gals. Where do you recommend in Arizona? Gosh, Jane, it's a great question. Phoenix area, Lost Dutchman State Park. It's about 45 minutes outside of Phoenix on the east side. Amazing state park. It's so cool. Wilcox, Arizona. I ran into that area by complete accident and was one of my all-time favorite RV park memories. Just a charming little town. Yes, sir. I'm getting the look from Luke. It's like it's werewolf hour. You want to say hi again, Luke? What do you think? We go for a walk? He's not impressed. Luke, we're counting up to 10,000, Luke. You got to be patient. Where else in Arizona? Tucson was amazing. If you get to Tucson, you've got to go do if you're into astronomy at all, you got to go do the Kitt Peak Observatory. It was do the darkness package where you go see stars and you drive down the mountain in the dark. It's fascinating. Hi, Richard. You mentioned, Richard says you bought your rig from Winnebago Motorhomes in Rockford, Illinois, which is true. Good folks to work with, the best. Those guys are just the real deal. They only sell Winnebago, so it's a family-owned business, 52 years in business. It's the dad, his son, his mom. It's a family business, and they're just the most amazing people. Okay, how are we doing? I would highly recommend giving Mick a call there and tell him Scott sent you, and he'll take good care of you. 9986. Oh my gosh, come on, people. Hook a brother up. Yeah, Sister Freebird, 10,000. Now, I've had a few of these folks. So, Eamon and Beck, are you guys subscribed to them? I love them. They are the real deal. I've never met them. They're like over 500,000 subscribers now. I'll never forget the evening they were just crossing 100,000. It took like hours. I'm hoping this takes a few dozen minutes. Because that was a big number, though, 100,000 someday, right? Yes, thank you, Lisa. Appreciate that. Yeah, Luke is awesome. Hi from Singapore, Jerry. Wow, what's the RV situation like in Singapore? I would be super curious about that. You have to leave a comment below. 43 folks joining. That is great. Really appreciate that. Yeah, if you have anybody that's into RVing, if you're into van, if they think you're crazy for looking into RVs, hit them up, text them, just have them subscribe just for tonight so we can get to 10,002 people so we can take a screenshot and say we did it. And then they can unsubscribe if they really aren't following along. It's kind of gaming the system a little bit, but yeah, Singapore. Wait till you guys, as soon as we get to 10,000 or maybe just at 9999, I'll start to rattle off some of the statistics. It will blow you away, the growth of this channel. I had to do the homework tonight to even understand the gravity of what we've accomplished together, and this is as much you as it is me, quite honestly. If it wasn't for you out there, none of this would happen, and you are literally the reason I do this. Thank you, Noreen. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's getting kind of late on the East Coast. I'm in Mountain Time now, which is nice, which is 1 hour earlier than Central. I've been on the in the Washington State for a while, and visiting family, and they're 2 hours off Central Time. So an 8 a.m. meeting in Chicagoland is pretty early. So I'm liking this getting back to the normal. Pennsylvania, soon to be in North Carolina. That's great. What questions do you guys have currently? Let me do a check. Oh, 9986. I can't believe it. That is so funny. So let me give you guys some statistics here, because we're going to post this live when it's done. So where it's going to go, we're 12 minutes in. We'll go for another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes, see where we get. But I just want to share the success with you, because it's really an amazing story. And you're part of this story. And I thank each and every one of you, because I didn't know where this would take me, and it has taken me places I never dreamt of. And it's because of you and all the folks like you in this audience. It's really been great. And my very patient partner, life partner, Kyle, he's allowed me to do this and is supporting me. My employer, Lex Tech. So Gary and Alex and the team, again, letting me do this. And guys, I was doing this full time since 2019, so it was weird back then. Now it's not so weird, thank you to the current conditions we're in. But I just have such a supportive team around me, including you, which is really awesome. Noreen wants to know, how does Luke like living in the Winnebago? Luke, how do you like living in the Winnebago, Luke? And go outside? I'm getting shards of cat litter spewing at me with that look he's giving me. He's like, you're not paying attention to me at all. He loves it, to be honest with you. He's the world's luckiest cat. He is so chill. And Albuquerque, hello. Yes, thank you for coming in. So let's do a quick check. I don't know how real time this is. It's kind of annoying. It still says 9986. I can't believe we haven't had at least one. F&T, nope, Luke wants to go outside. He's just giving me hate looks because it's time to go outside for a walk. That's what he likes to do. So let me kind of step you guys through this amazing journey. Unless you have questions, I would love to answer your questions. Excuse me. But again, you guys are just really a part of the success of this channel, which is just extraordinary. And you're why I took the time to make these videos. I mean, it's really a labor of love. For about every 10 minutes of video you see, it's about 5 hours of effort for every 10 minutes plus recording time. So it's a big deal. And that too is not lost on me, that you guys consume so much of it. Wait till you hear some of these statistics. But yeah, and you just kind of drive me forward. You keep helping me become better at this. You notice I'm not chewing gum tonight. I'm not wearing a hat. My shirt's buttoned up. So I continue to get better and better at this. So, yes, sir. So let me share some of this with you. It's an amazing journey. Again, I'll be happy to answer some questions. So I'll chunk this off a little bit. So this journey kind of started in early 2018. In April 22, 2018, I published my first video. It was the first RV show that Kyle and I had attended together, really ever attended, to be honest. It was about 90 days later that I posted my second video. So June 23, 2018, it was about us having made some really big decisions, me moving into hashtag van life, turning our house in Chicagoland into an Airbnb, and starting to execute on what we call the fantasy plan, which is pretty amazing. July 26th, I posted my third video. It was 5 steps to pick the best RV. It was 300 hours of research and still is relevant today, I think. That's pretty crazy to think about. That was over 2 years ago, and I would take every one of those bits of advice to heart, as I did then. You're welcome, F&T. Thank you. In July 30, I published my 4th video, and that was about my grandpa being the original hashtag van lifer in the Watson family. In fact, his ashes are up on the dash, and you'll see a video coming out tonight. I interviewed a dad and his daughter that actually had a vintage VW camper, so watch for that coming out tonight, actually, about another hour. So that's pretty crazy. Start to think about it. So in September 2018, I committed to you to publish 1 video per week. It was a pretty spotty start. I didn't even have a van at that point, so I had to get really creative. So if you go way back and look at some of those early videos, they're pretty hysterical. And I remember crossing 1,000 subscribers. It took like 6 months to get to 1,000 subscribers. And it was such a thrill. It was just such a thrill. And tonight we're crossing 10,000, I hope. Let me answer a couple of questions. Let's give a quick look. Oh my gosh, we're going backwards. Oh, no, we're not. Yeah, we are. At 9984. You're supposed to subscribe, not unsubscribe. Thanks, guys. So let's look at some questions here. Thanks, F&T. Yeah, you've been, and Donna, you've been fantastic all along. Both of you tremendous supporters. Tim and Carlos, does the position of the AC near the back of the rig affect good cooling on the hotter days? Not sure what you mean. I would say no. It doesn't reach the cab as much as I would like. But the tip here is to put the cab out of the sunlight and put the entire van out of the sunlight, and then that does a better job. And then they ask, do you know a reason why Winnebago doesn't locate it near the center of the rig? I think there is a reason. I couldn't tell you what it is, to be honest with you. It might have something to do with the bathroom. I think that's why it is like that, because the K floor plan, it is very much in the center, and that's because the bathroom is in the back of the rig. But I don't know why the bathroom or the AC isn't here. It's certainly cooled the cab a little bit better. Thanks, Rhonda. I know. I'd love for you to stay up all night with us. Hey, Lisa Gray, thank you for the sunset, just subscribing. That's awesome. So thank you for that. We'll answer a few more questions. But let me continue on my journey. So we're at September 2018, and in October 2018, we took delivery of our van. It was like the first couple weeks in October 2018, we took delivery at the Winnebago Motorhomes in Rockford, Illinois. A day I will never forget. One of the best days of my adult life. Did a video of that. We made it a birthday party. We had a tremendous amount of fun at that. And if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I'll never forget warming up because I had a conference call. Stopped at a Oasis rest stop type thing in Illinois. And went by bought a fish burger, a fish witch, whatever they call those things. And my conference call ran long, so my fish sandwich. Oh, Luke, yes, sir. Here, come say hi to everybody. Come here. Oh, say hi. Luke, let's go for a walk. We got to get to 10,000. Subscribe for Luke. Luke. 10,000. Luke, can you say 10,000? Luke. There it is, 10,000. Okay, give a paw up for Luke. Give a thumb up. And I'll never forget warming up that fish sandwich in the microwave with a Volta system at the parking lot, having a conference call. It was so surreal the very first 2 hours off the lot. And then in February 2019, with the blessing of my awesome company, LexTech, that I work for, went full-time and never looked back since. It's just been crazy. So let me check the thing, and then I'm going to give you guys some stats. 71 of you awesome people on the line. So this is 9984. Just curious, if your YouTube channel thing is saying anything differently, post that here so we can see it. I only have the one way to see what's going on. So what questions do you guys have, and gals? we've had a lot of really great viewer responses lately. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate that. I just love making the videos, trying to get better at it. So let me roll forward. So this is pretty fascinating. You hear Luke moaning for 10,000, right? Luke. See, we gotta get 10,000. Yeah, all we can see is 9.98. Yeah, that's crazy. You know, YouTube should provide a big countdown, like the crystal ball on New Year's Eve, right? For these big milestones. I think 10's a really big one, and then probably 25 and 50, 75 and 100. 500, can you imagine? Holy cow. All right, let me give you guys some statistics. You ready for this? This is pretty amazing. Okay, so this is going to blow you away. It blew me away until I looked this up this evening. So this is 2020, from all the way back from that very first video, April 2018. So to date, when I say we, it is collectively we. I'm doing the work, but you're doing the work watching, commenting, subscribing, thumbing up, being participating in the process. So to me, it's really the videos we have published to date is 210, including the one that gets posted tonight. Watch time, this is the amount of minutes watched of my content by folks like you, 7.7 million minutes of watch time. And you divide that by 60 minutes, that's 128,000 hours of go small, live large content. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a lot of learning, sharing, and you decide what's best for you. Those are staggering numbers. Never, ever imagined that. Let's keep going on a few more stats, and I see a question here. Views of videos. Are you ready for this? 1,010,962 views on my videos of those 210 videos. Is that crazy? And this is a statistic I am really proud of. The likes versus dislikes, 97.9% I get likes on those videos, which is awesome. That means I'm just staying true to my course and staying true to you. Jim Dino in the house from Missouri. Thanks, buddy. That's my old Apple boss. I can't wait to see you, Jim. That is so amazing. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate that. Last statistic, and then we'll answer a couple questions here. Let's just pull on the thing here and see what it says. Oh my God, 9984 still. That's crazy. Audience. Are you ready for this? So we had some folks from Australia tonight. So my audience by percentage largest to where they stopped counting. USA, not surprising. USA. Canada, right behind our lovely neighbor to the north. Love Canada. Can't wait to get to Canada. United Kingdom, number 3. Australia, number 4. Are you ready for this next one? Philippines. I would love to know what kind of RVs they have in Philippines. How about this one? Indonesia. Now I'm thinking Indonesia might be an impact from the 30 and a Wake Up from Kevin and his group, because he's traveled over there. I think in Philippines too, but I know in Indonesia. I'm pretty sure Malaysia, I know for sure. How about this one? South Korea. Yes, and Hong Kong. And I know Japan is probably just behind there because we have a super passionate Hai who is in Japan. We're going to do a story on him as soon as he gets his Travado. And he is a really cool cat. He and I have exchanged a lot of emails over the last 18 months or so. So is that amazing to you? So let's kind of recap. 210 videos, 7.7 million minutes watched. That's 128,000 hours. Over 1 million views. 97% are liking those videos. And a truly international audience. So that is just amazing. So proud of that. And you are every bit a part of that. You should be proud of that as well. Jim Dino in the house. That is so awesome. Hi, Jane from Illinois. So Roger wants to know how you keep Lily clean while on the road. I give Lily a bath when I have access to a hose, and I use my wash wand. I don't go through commercial car washes really anymore. Since the van wrap, it's actually been the dirt repels pretty readily. And it doesn't show the dirt nearly as badly. And I can tell you this for sure, bugs don't stick to the wrap. Oh my God. getting bugs off the paint was just a nightmare, and I don't have that problem anymore. So I just wash as I go. The where I'm at currently doesn't allow washing, otherwise I'd wash it. Okay, this is saying 9984. Oh, we might be stuck at 9984. I don't want to keep you guys up all night. And I got a big day tomorrow, so a few more questions. So we just need somebody to do the math for me. 10,000 minus 9984. We just need a few more folks to get to this. Maybe everybody's going to bed on the East Coast. That's a problem. Yeah, 7 the Red Baron. I was totally not getting what your comment was about. You said you watched a 25-minute Sarah Palin commercial for you today. I hope YouTube sent you a separate check. I don't get what you're talking about, sir. Sarah Palin, she was run for office a long time ago, right? I don't get it at all. If you could clarify that for me. I think I even deleted your comment out of the YouTube because I don't like divisive video or comment. So if you can explain it to me, I'd appreciate it. Expats, maybe, yeah, Noreen, that's a good point. And I'd love to float this whole thing over to Europe. Wouldn't it be cool to float it, Lily, to Europe and run around Europe for a year, and then drive it across and go to Asia? Wouldn't that be amazing? Thanks, Garmin. Glad to be one of the 10,000. I appreciate that. Thanks, Jason Gratz. Do you actually use your microwave? Asks Alex. Or would the space be better off as plain old storage? I use my microwave on a daily basis, man. It's just a more efficient way to roll. More storage, actually, I'll take less storage for more tank capacity. Storage just fills up full of stuff we don't need, has been my experience. And that's my advice to people is buy as you go, buy as you need, pack as from the house as you need. Don't fill this space up because it's just going to be like your storage unit that's your terrestrial house, right? So yeah, I use my microwave all the time. I love it. Jane Miller, those are awesome numbers. You deserve it. You work hard in those videos. Jane, that's a great point. And the one metric that I'm most passionate about, that's hardest to count, is the one like you, a life change. My whole thing when I was talking to Deb Lund of Winnebago in January of this year at the Tampa Super Show was me counting lives change. And Jane, with a Y, I count you as one of the gals for sure, persons in general that I've had an impact on that helped you change your life. And to me, that's really important. I wanted to change 12 lives this year. That was my goal. That's why I told Deb, one life a month. And if I could help somebody reach their dreams by educating, by inspiring, by flattening that learning curve, I would just be the happiest guy. And I count you among those 12, Jane, so thank you. And just so lovely to, in fact, I owe you a text, I think, now I'm thinking about it. I've been bad. I'm doing a lot the last few days. Sarah Palin is promoting an investment program. All right, so let's stop talking about Sarah Palin, please. John Yang, any developments from Embassy? Yes, we have a meeting with them next week. We'll have a bunch of updates from them after that meeting, so stay tuned. I'm a little behind getting a video out, but we're still, at this point, end of September 2020, planning a Embassy RV guest event in Nashville, Tennessee on Saturday, November 14, I think it is. So if you're in the Middle West, the country, I'm going to be hightailing over there to get to that event. But yeah, stay tuned. We got a whole bunch of things planned with Embassy. Thank you. Oh, I see what you're talking about. So 7 the Red Baron. Thank you. This is actually a hot tip. I know commercials are horribly intrusive, and I just turned my monetization on YouTube just in April of this year. So you guys have been watching my stuff ad-free for a long time, which is cool, but I kind of need to turn on the commercials. And if you skip them, I don't get as much dollars, which are pretty teensy. They're dimes at that point. So thank you for not skipping. Now I totally get what you're talking about. I have no say on what you see in terms of the ads. That is totally up to Google and YouTube. And probably they're sniffing all the stuff you guys look at online, so maybe that's how they do it. I don't know. It's pretty magic in some ways, but yeah. So we're going to go for another, this is 30 minutes, so we're not going to cross this. I don't want this to drag on. It's probably going to cross 10,000 while I'm sleeping, which is an amazing present to work up to. Let me just share a few more things with you here. So yeah, the statistics, thank you for that, is just amazing. I just want to wind down with this. So I got now 54,000 miles on my rig, 30 states, 2 amazing brands that I work with, Embassy RV out of Elkhart, Indiana, and Volta. That's the lithium ion system, which is off camera here, right? Volta. More coming on that. As I mentioned, I have one very patient life partner, Kyle, that allows me to do this, and one amazing employer, LexTech, that allows me to do this. When it wasn't cool, it's kind of cool now. It was weird a year and a half ago. And so to them, I say thank you. And to the 10,000 of you that are signed up as subscribers to this channel and honoring me with me being in your living room, your bedroom, your ears, your eyes, on your tablet, at your desk. It's just such a privilege to be part of your life. And those of you that I've met in real life, I'm thinking of Erwin and Nancy from Spokane, and Steve T, and Jane and Kevin and everybody that I get to meet in person. I want to meet so many more of you in person. You enrich my life so much, and I am just in such a state of gratitude for this amazing milestone. So many thanks to everything you do for me. Continue to push me, continue to comment, thumbs up, subscribe. You guys and gals, each and every one of you, have helped me fulfill a dream that I didn't even know I had, and it's absolutely coming true, so crystal clear true for me that I just want to thank each and every one of you. Give each and every one a big thumbs up. I'm getting a little misty-eyed. Where'd Luke go? Let's bring Luke in. Oh, he's pouting. So with that, I'm going to call a thank you. Let's do one more poll here. Still showing 9984. We're going to find 16 crazy people overnight, I'm confident. And thank you for all the congratulations. And we will see you guys on YouTube. There's a video coming up in just a few minutes. Check it out. Charming man, Art, and his lovely daughter, Haley. And they are driving around in a 1972 Volkswagen camper van. There is no way I could do what those guys are doing. They're not full-time, but nonetheless, watch that video tonight. All right, cheers. Thanks for the 10,000. I'm going to say we did it. You guys rock. You gals rule. You're all rock stars in my book. Thank you very much. Night-night.